Hey everybody. So today's episode of Ask Angel, this episode is going to be a little shorter, because it was a specific in regards to how to deal with breakups. Okay. Um, so this specific one, it was actually asked of me in regards to a friend of mine. She asked a question about someone that she knows. She wanted, that person wanted to ask me, how do you deal with a breakup? Um, there's a lot of tiers to dealing with breakups. So that is not something that is easily thrown out there because the breakup depends on the type of relationship you have with someone. It depends on how long the relationship was with that person. Was it a month? Because if it was a month, sorry, but that's not a relationship. That's not even someone considered an ex. Just saying. Um, so you have to kind of weigh some things, okay? Um, so also, it also depends on how much of an attachment you had to this person. Did you give 50%? Did you give 100% in a relationship, which you should never fucking do? Um, so you have to kind of weigh some things. Um, if you gave 100% of yourself in this relationship, I'm sorry, but you fucked yourself. Just completely fucked yourself. Because you're not supposed to give 100% in a relationship to anyone. You left yourself with nothing, and now you're going to have to rebuild yourself from the ground up. So, in those instances, now we have people who are completely fucking lost and they don't know what to do with their lives because now they have no personality, they have no hobbies, they have no playlists on their phone that even belongs to them that they like. They don't remember what food they like to eat that's by themselves. Remember anything about their previous life. They don't even remember, some women in some cases don't even remember what kind of job they should get or anything because they spent so much of their lives being a homemaker that what's a job? Some men gave so much of their relationship as far as being totally devoted that they don't even remember some of their boys' names from back when they hung out. Like, the fuck? You went to high school with these niggas. You don't remember what their name is? Like, so unfortunately, the whole make a plan, get a hobby, um, talk about it with people, make a breakup playlist, that whole bullshit fucking how to get over a breakup tip thing is not going to work for you. You don't know who you are. You don't know what the fuck you're looking at when you look in the mirror. So figure that out first. Your friends can help you. So you can talk to your friends. And if your friends are smart enough, they can help you figure out who you are again. So, friends, that's your job. If you have any remaining friends left, I'm assuming you should have at least one best friend. So, if you have any remaining friends left, those friends are the ones that need to help you figure out who you are again. What did you like to do before this person existed? Did you have a passion for something? Did you have a passion for singing? Did you have a passion for writing? Did you have a passion for something of substance before this person existed? Because at the end of the day, and I always say this to people, at the end of the day, when the lights go out, there's nobody there but you. So, who are you living for if not yourself? Then, once you figure out, okay, I like this band, I like this music, I used to be into this, I used to have these friends, I used to go out to these places, I used to do this. Okay, now we figured out sort of kind of your personality. But now you still have the missing phase. Well, maybe I should text him or maybe I should call her. Nigga, you better put down that phone. Do not text your ex. Rule number fucking one. Stop doing that. You're not going to get over someone if you continue to text them and berate them. And if they said they wanted to go, then they went. So why are we continuing the dance? There's no point. Also, get yourself some friends that stop bringing up the ex. Like, that's toxic. Like, don't don't engage in that kind of conversation. You simply cannot engage in that kind of conversation because you're not going to get any better if you consistently keep talking about this person. It's just going to be a constant rerun. So, as this person's friend, you need to remind them of themselves more and less of the person that they don't really need to hear about. Remind them of who they are, less of the person that hurt them. Now, unfortunately, there is a circumstance where your friend is the one that messed up. If your friend is the one that messed up, well, karma's a bitch. I'm that friend that doesn't sugarcoat anything. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna be that friend that tells you if you fucked up. I'm gonna give it to you real and I'm gonna give it to you straight. So, unfortunately, if you hurt someone and you end up breaking up with them, that's how the cookie crumbles, baby. But that means that you got to move on and realize that you did hurt this person, accept, acknowledge, move on. There's no, I'm going to try to find 1,000,001 rabbit tails of a way to make this better. They're not going to decide that if you cheated on them like fucking 9 times and they took you back every fucking time and then you did it again, they're not gonna magically think, oh, you're gonna change. No, bitch, you did it again, you did it again, you did it again. It's still gonna fucking happen. Okay? So you're a player. Accept the fact. The players change, the game stays the same. I'm from the hood. That's how it works. So we'll get to that on another episode. which I'm gonna call side chicks because so we'll get to that. But that's a video for another day. Um, so keeping with the subject of your friend is the one that's hurt, guys don't tend to express that hurt as much as women do. Um, However, men do internalize it. Oh, do they internalize it? There's a lot of pain and a lot of hurt that is there. And sometimes it could lead to some really awful, awful things that they will do anything to get the hurt to stop. Because women, we can be fucking cruel. You will leave a man high and dry for no reason other than I just don't want to be with you because I want to be alone. Or my daughter said you're not good enough. Yeah, your kid means so much to this relationship when they're not in it. Or my cats are more important. Or my dog is more important. Or, I got so much going on in my life, which you have like nothing going on in your life. I just can't handle a relationship right now. Meanwhile, you're like 3 years into the relationship and now you can't handle it? Like, women are savage, yo. Like, we just get in our feelings and then that's it. Sometimes we be cheating on guys and it's just because we get emotional. Y'all need to stop with that emotional shit though. Like, I am a female. I don't have that many emotions though. I don't. You say you want to quit, you say you done. Like, okay, coolsies. We're done. I ain't gonna cry about it though. Like, you say that we gotta talk about something, we gotta air something out. Okay, we're adults. We can do that. Last I checked. Hi, Mark. So it's like there is so much that females do to men that I've seen that trust. Y'all want to keep blaming men for your problems. You don't. Who, Lord. Females don't understand that y'all be doing some stuff. Like, some of y'all be some psycho bitches. And I said this to somebody, I think it was, I want to say 2 weeks ago. I said this to a girl when I was out at karaoke. I told her, check yourself in the mirror when you get emotional. I said this to another female. I said, get off your mans sometimes and check yourself in the mirror. She looked at me kind of strange and she's like, you know what? Yeah, I do get a little moody sometimes. And, I kind of came at him the other day and I was like, yeah, because you need to look in the mirror and you need to check those emotions because we be getting a little crazy and that's not okay. You're not trying to drive your man away. It's not his fault all the time. And that's why some of y'all's relationships be ending. So I understand that breakups are hard, but evaluate that breakup. Don't just say, oh, he broke up with me. I'm hurting. Oh my God, it hurts. No, 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 sister. Did you understand why you broke up? Was there a reason you broke up? Did you evaluate why you may have had a problem in the situation? Did you guys communicate? Because communication seems to be lacking in this fucking world. Nobody talks anymore. Like, if I got a problem with my mans, we gonna sit down and talk like adults because that's what adults fucking do. So, if I got a problem, I'm gonna say, hey, baby, look, I think we need to talk about something. Something's been bothering me. I don't know if you feel the same way. Let's talk about it. And we talk about it like adults. Communication is key. Like, no man or woman wants to be in a relationship where they cannot communicate with their partner. So, after the breakup, you should know that there probably was a period of time before this breakup that you knew something was going on that might have caused a possible breakup. There's always a small gap of time before the breakup happens that you could possibly fix this. I would know because I was the one that usually tried. So, yeah, I know, Mark. They don't. So, there's always this inkling, or as I usually tell my friends, this gut feeling deep down inside that you know something's wrong. Breakups usually are kind of weighted on the person who communication lacked. So the question would be, who talked the most? Their grievances, who put the suggestions in the suggestion box of the relationship. Was there a suggestion box? Was there a complaint department? Let's treat this like customer service. Did anybody have a customer service department? Was there one? I doubt it. Somebody needs to have that ability to speak. So you have to assess that after a breakup. Now, if you understand in your heart of hearts that you were indeed the person, and and you're not lying to yourself, because we don't want to do that. No, no lying to ourselves. We don't want to be, that egotistical grandiosity bullshit. Okay. If you know within your heart of hearts that you are the person who tried to communicate, that you tried to express your grievances, you tried to say, you know what, let's talk about this, tell me what's going on. I know there's something different. If you know that you were that person, then moving past the situation, yeah, it gets a little harder because then you start to wonder the whys, right? And the whys will continue to go like, okay, look, why is this? Hey, no fighting. No fighting. Excuse you two. So You guys have to start wondering, you start wondering the whys, and I understand that. I've been there. Okay. I've been in abusive relationships where I still stayed. And yeah, I can put someone 6 feet under. And you see this face, I don't give two shits. And you know what? Mark, B, you guys know me. I will put you 6 feet under, and I don't care. Tactical training abide, I will do it. But in this circumstance, I did not. I didn't lay a hand because I actually was an officer at this time and I could not place a hand on anybody because of jail instead. So I didn't. And for 6 years, I put up with abuse and still tried to make it work. 13 times this person cheated on me with females, men, didn't matter. And you're probably looking at me and you're like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't know. I was the one tried to communicate. I was the one who tried to talk. So it made the breakup harder. I tried to essentially fix this person. Uh, Negativity, the abuse, the anger, the aggressive behavior. I tried to help with those things, but though that is the empathic way to do things. As people who care, we try to help those people. And that is what makes breakups harder to deal with. But at the end of the day, you need to find out who you are again. And yes, I'm smoking. You need to find out who you are again. It's important. Speak your mind. Exactly, Apollo. Speak your mind. Know at the end of the day that you did that because that's all you can do. But for the freaking love of the goddess, do not message this person. Do not speak about this person because that is inviting toxicity into your life. There is no need to bring these bad memories and just toxic things back in. Even if you have to tell your friends, hey, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear the name. Then do it. Because sometimes that's the best way to get over something is if you just blanket. Don't want to hear it. And your friends who love you will respect that. That is a boundary line. Exactly, Amanda. Honesty is something that we wish that they would do. We wish that they would have given us the answers that we were seeking. And those are some things that we wish would have come out of that, right? But at the end, the only thing that we can do is take what we have with us and find ourselves in the process. Because the only person that we know to be honest with is who we are. You are who you are, and that's it. That's it. Eventually, there will be someone who comes along who understands you, who realizes and knows who you are. And that's great. Don't go listening to the breakup playlists and the oh, woe is me and oh my God, my heart is so broken. And don't do that. Because basically, what you're doing is you're carrying sympathy with you everywhere you go. I want sympathy. I want sympathy. I want sympathy. Don't do that. Be confident when you go out after you break up with somebody. I just had a friend of mine who puts months and months into somebody only for it to lead nowhere. And her heart was shattered into a million pieces. And you know what the bitch did? She put on some sexy ass fucking clothes and went out and strutted her fucking stuff. And I couldn't have been prouder. I could not have been fucking prouder of this bitch. I was like, yes, ma'am. Because that's what you do. You don't let these people have power over you. You have power over yourself, and that is it. The only thing in the universe that has any power, as far as I'm concerned, are the gods and goddesses in my life. Thank you, Gaia. Like, that is it. I don't have I have the confidence of somebody. Like, I could break up with somebody one day and walk out the next day looking like fine as hell, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Yes, Amanda, and you can do that. If you feel like you need to cut those ties because they have that connection to somebody that you just cannot, then do that because it's about your mental health state. It is about your mental health state. You need to make sure that you are in the right frame of mind and you can handle your day to day. And if that is something that helps you handle that, then absolutely. And that needs to be something that's understood by everybody. You lace up those boots, you put on those fucking fishnets, you do what you gotta do, you look fine as fuck, and you move on. You show people that that power is yours, not theirs. And it's the same for men. I have seen men that have had the worst of breakups. And I made the video before about why nice guys finish last. And I have seen some amazing men finish last, and they shouldn't. And yet, I have seen them lace up their shoes and their high tops, put on some collared shirts, and walk their fine asses out and go out with me and hang out with me. And I see bitches looking at them like they're a piece of beefcake, and that's because they are. And they have the best time. And it's because they realize that they don't need this person. It's also something else too that people have to understand. You don't need your partner. You want your partner. If you turn around to your partner and say, I need you, you're doing it wrong. No, honey, you don't need your partner. You want your partner. So you have to remember that. I haven't needed my partners. I have always been an independent female with my own job who has had her own, and yes, I will quote the fucking Neo Jamie Foxx song. I have always had my own. I have never needed not one partner because I have always been independent and had what I needed on my own. That means that if my partner ever left, okay, hope you can fend for yourself because I can. You have to want your partner, never need them, mentally or physically or financially. That's why it's 50-50, not 100-100. You have to be able to walk away from that relationship knowing that you will be okay if that relationship ever ends. I know that if I walk away from a relationship, that no matter what the fucking case, I'm going to be okay after that relationship ends because I have my own. Never need no man. Exactly, Amanda. Never need no bitch. So, as far as that's concerned, as to how to get over a breakup, that's exactly how you do it. Never need the partner. Want the partner, don't need them. In your life where you needed that partner, then you ended up in a bad situation a long time ago. So now you need to find yourself. Period, point blank. And there's no one that can help you with getting over a breakup other than yourself. So now what you need to do is find out who you are. What you need to do is get back up on your feet. And what you need to do is forget that that person is around and remember who you are. Man or situation, that is what needs to happen. Get back on your class and get off your ass. That is it for this video. My next video will be an opinion one. See you later. Bye.